Hey folks, Coach Simmons here. Once again, I want to make sure y'all understand what's going on. This right here is a dedication to the kids in the port. First, I'm going to give a little backstory. We have the three men who are right here on the screen. A lot of people know it's Mr. Tavares Jackson, quarterback from Alabama State University. The guy at the bottom, A.J. McCarron, quarterback from Alabama University. People may not remember the guy up top. That's Kent Graham. And yes, I have a giant photo because I couldn't find any Ohio State photos of Mr. Kent Graham. These are the last quarterbacks from each prospective university to make the playoffs. I know they're going to say Jalen Hurts. He was a graduate or played his last game at Oklahoma. Doesn't count. Tua hasn't been there yet. These are the last three from school. Mr. Jackson's more recent. Mr. Graham from the 90s. From the Ohio State University. The reason why I'm bringing him up, because this is the time of year where the draft prognosticators come up. They start saying how bad every black quarterback, quarterback of color, there you go, is very bad at leading the program. They have leadership qualities that are untested. Accuracy, no matter how good they are in college, is not up to par. That their turnovers, their style of play doesn't translate into today's game. You're going to hear that. You're going to hear, no matter what school they went to, lack of competition. Mr. Haskins at Ohio State, he was saying his competition was not the best. Same time, they use the same narrative to pump up players never heard of before, like Carson Wentz, North Dakota State. So, with all that being said, and no matter what happens, they're going to degrade that certain flavor of quarterback. It makes you wonder, what's the point of even going to these cathedrals and rebuilding their universities? These two in particular, what's the point? I'm going to sit down in the back. We have backup for years. Let's not forget the University of Texas at Austin is famous for turning away Jameis Winston, RG3, Johnny Manziel, because they had David Ash. And they wanted to have a certain kind of quarterback, a target quarterback, a certain flavor quarterback. Now, at the same time, the dedication part of this, right? This goes out to Mr. Cameron Ward. I believe he just signed. So, Malachi Nelson, DJ Ugalele. Goes out to Mr. KJ Jefferson, Ty Thompson. Goes out to, I just had it, Braylon Braxton, sorry. Goes out to Jeff Sims. Goes out to, why not, Chella Purdy. Goes out to Tyler Buchner, Gary Bohannon, and Sam Jackson V. In Casey Thompson. Why not? The reason why I'm bringing you up, because no matter what you do, no matter what happens, they're going to disrespect your ability. So if you know you're that guy, know that you're going to grind no matter what you do, get to the league, why not play at an HBCU? If they're gonna disrespect everything you do, no matter what you do, why not play at an HBCU? I'm not saying play there because it's only for black people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you go to HBCU, you're gonna learn more about your heritage, about your history. You're gonna be able to develop as a quarterback by getting playing time. A lot of times, you go to these schools, these cathedrals, if I call them, and you're riding the bench for 4 years. Which is probably why most of y'all in the portal right now. Come to an HBCU, get some PT, show what you can do. Take the world by storm. Remember, HBCU quarterback graduates are basically revered. Alabama, it goes year to year. No one really maintains. Ohio State is year to year. How many people at Ohio State still bring up Braxton Miller? How many still bring up Troy Smith? How many Alcornites bring up Steve McNair? Alabama A&M, Akil Glass. Hell, Jackson State. Not the one you're thinking about. The great white quarterback. The great white tiger. They still bring these people up because you came and you won. Not only will you be revered in the place you go to, not only will you get PT the place you go to, you get to mold an offense around your skill set. The problem most coaches do, they have people of your ability, they want you to fit in their skill. Bill Belichick, like him or hate him, says, and I quote, a good coach gets people to fit his scheme. A great coach gets a scheme to fit his people. HBCUs will be flexible more around your ability because they don't have anybody of your ability. So what would you do? Would you continue to ride the pine at one of these cathedrals, helping give them billions of dollars while being cannon fodder on a practice squad, and defer your dream of playing in a league or a league? Or would you come to a HBCU, be that guy, get that statue, and get that ring? What would you do? Coach Simmons, I'm out.